His earnest gaze falls upon the words of the Qur'an, verses woven with cosmic riddles and timeless wisdom, treasures waiting to be uncovered. The world outside seems endlessly vast, yet it is within these pages that the scholar finds pathways joining ancient faith and modern discovery. He recalls the verse from Surah at-Tariq, the one who knocks, pondering its echo through centuries. Long ago, commentators watched the stars, naming the Pleiades as Tariq. Yet, with the advent of radio astronomy, a new revelation surfaced. Pulsars, neutron stars, knock out their rhythms across the galaxy, unseen heralds in the black of night. The word piercing stirs memories of collapsed cores and black holes, the universe folding within itself, a marvel unknown to those who first heard the phrase, yet voiced in such poetic precision. Turning the delicate pages, the scholar's finger halts at descriptions of human creation, a gushing fluid between backbone and ribs, a clinging alaka in the dark of the womb. Critics once scoffed at these expressions, but he smiles at the irony. Modern biology, with microscopes and patience, has revealed the glands that craft life's beginnings, and the embryo's first forms, latching on like a leech. The Quran spoke of these veiled processes, clarified only centuries later. There are verses calling the sky a protected roof, and the scholar's mind races to the fiery auroras and the shifting shield of Earth's magnetic field. What, he wonders, could a desert dweller know of solar wind or cosmic radiation? Yet, here is a promise of unseen guardianship, the atmosphere a silent vigil against catastrophe. The universe, too, is said to stretch ever outward. Surah Ad-Dariyat's words, we are expanding it, were simple to recite. Yet, to astronomers mapping redshifts and chasing echoes of the Big Bang, they now ring as prophecy. How could such knowledge have been woven in script so ancient? Night follows day, wrapped like cloth, and the word yukawuru stirs a debate. The old scholar recalls how Muslim sages saw a spherical Earth, centuries before the West surrendered its flat horizon. The Quran, he notes, risked clarity, inviting challenge but standing firm. Truth does not tremble before scrutiny. The spider's delicate web is next. Only in recent time did biologists confirm what Quranic grammar quietly announced. The web spinner is female, its home fragile and fleeting. To misstate such detail, the scholar muses would have brought ridicule. Yet, the Quran's feminine verbs stand vindicated by microscopes and field studies. Weather shapes life, and Surah Al-Hijr tells of fertilizing winds. Not until the 19th century did scientists understand that winds lift invisible particles, seeding the rainfall that revives the earth, a process hinted at when nature was only guessed by eye. He reads of bees, grammatically feminine, whose industrious labor fills hives with honey. Worker bees are all female. The Quran's language, lost in casual translation, is in truth precise and bold. There are 3 layers of darkness described for the unborn child. The walls and membranes revealed when anatomy dared to cut deeper, just as embryology lined up its stages to those described in ancient text. Pairs exist everywhere, in physics, in spirit, in matter and antimatter. The scholar wonders at the breadth of this duality, mirrored in the Quran long before science split atoms or paired electrons. Language itself pulses with miracle. Each sound and syllable, the sharp cracks, the whispers, every letter is deliberate. The recitation, whether understood or not, stirs the heart because sound itself mirrors sense. Even the cave dwellers found protection in unconscious rotation, a detail now mirrored in hospitals to save bedridden lives from decay. Seas meet yet do not mingle, as at Gibraltar. So too do boundaries exist everywhere, between night and day, mercy and justice, the seen and the unseen. unseen. These are not merely scientific curiosities, but spiritual metaphors guiding the soul with gentle constraint. Storm clouds, called heavy, defied early understanding and now confirm their burden when weighed by satellites.